Your hand is your hope. And I'm here to take it.
Hello you, I am Bruno Barbieri and you are in MTG Barbieri. If you enjoy watching some gameplays in MTG Arena or would like to receive new ideas for your decks, don't forget to subscribe here to this channel and also hit the bell button so you will be notified every time I post a new content here in this channel. Also, I'm on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, and there I will usually post a totally different type of content also related to Magic the Gathering, more related to nostalgia, old cards, and some previews for new collections and things like that. So if you like this type of content, also make sure you are following me there in Instagram too. So let's talk about the deck. So this is basically a mono black discard deck. So for that reason, we have a lot of discard spells like Ruthless Nightmare here, causes 2 damage when it enters in the game, and also make your opponent to discard a card, and after in game you can pay black mana and 2 mana of any color to sacrifice it and scry 2 when needed. Also we have Ruthless Negotiation, which is a sorcery. You play 1 black mana and it makes your opponent to exile a card from their hand. So it's an excellent card, especially because it has flashback, where you can pay black mana and 4 mana of any color, and also you can force your opponent to exile a card, and you draw a card paying 1 life too. Also we have Bandit's talent. When it enters in the game, your opponents will discard a non-land card, or they are going to discard 2 lands. And also when you pay 1 black mana, you go to level 2 because it's an enchantment class, and when it is in the level 2, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if the player has 1 of your cards in hand, they lose 2 life. And when you pay black mana and 3 mana of any color, it goes to the level 3 and says the following: at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in hand. So basically you can punish your opponents for don't have more than 1 card, and also you have some draw advantage, some card advantage, because your opponent doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. Also we have the Raven Man. This creature here has an ability, which is you pay a black mana and 3 mana of any color, and each opponent discards a card, and you can activate it only as a sorcery. But every time a card is discarded, no matter if it's from the Raven Man or if you cast the Ruthless Nightmare and the Raven Man is in the game, you will create a bird, which is a token creature bird, with flying, and you can't block with this token. We have also Deep Cavern Bat, which is a creature that when it enters in the game, you see your opponent's hand, and you may choose a card to exile. And while this creature is in the game, the card is also in exile. We have Liliana of the Veil, that it's an excellent choice for controlling the board or discarding a card. You have plenty of use for the Liliana. Also we have Aclazotz, Deepest Betrayal, that's usually used to finish the game, and it has flying, it has lifelink. When it dies, if it's not exiled, of course, it will be transformed in a land, and then you can transform this land back to Aclazotz if a player, no matter if it's you or if it's your opponent, has 1 or fewer cards in hand, and you can only use it as a sorcery. And also every time Aclazotz attack, it forces your opponent to discard a card. If this card is a land, you will create a 1/1 black bat token too. And we have Cut Down to destroy small creatures, and we have Tinybones joins up. It's like a Hopeless Nightmare, but it doesn't cause 2 damage, and every time you a legendary creature I control, or you control in this case, enters in game, any number of target players each mill a card and lose 1 life. It's just to have a different level of pressure here, and because this is a legendary enchantment, you don't need to have a lot of them, because you can only cast 1 each time. If there is 1 already in game, you can cast again and keep both in game. You have to choose 1. We have Tinybones, the Pickpocket, which has Death Touch, and whenever Tinybones deal combat damage to a player, you may cast target no-land permanent cards from that player's graveyard, and mana of any time can be spent to cast that spell. As you are keeping discarding cards from the hands of your opponents, Tinybones will have a plenty of choices if your opponents are playing with. If your opponent is playing with a lot of permanents, you may choose some permanents from his graveyard, and if you have enough mana, you can cast it in your board and control this permanent. So a very fun way to play and steal things from your opponents. Also, we have Thought-Stalker Warlock. That's also, it's a creature and can discard something from your opponent. However, if you did damage, if your opponent lost life before you, in the same turn you are casting Thought-Stalker Warlock, when you cast it, you may see the hands of your opponent and choose some card to discard from there. Also, we have Hero's Downfall, that destroy a target creature or planeswalker, and we have Sheoldred, the Apocalypse. That's a great creature to end the game too. It has Death Touch, so when it damages enough to kill a creature, it's 4/5, and whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draw a card, they lose 2 life. So it's a great card to have, because if your opponent lost a lot of cards and he's trying to get back some cards in hand, this creature will punish him for doing that. So this is basically the deck. We have 22 swamps and 2 the draw speeds in case you need to draw something later in game. So you can sacrifice this land, paying 1 black mana and 1 mana of any color, and you will draw a card. So maybe it can be very useful in the later game. So this is basically the deck. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and see you there. Yeah, let's skip 7. 3 swamp is here. It's okay. Let's skip 7. Let's begin with a Ruthless Negotiation and make your opponent exile a card. Probably will be a land that he's going to exile. No, yeah, it's swamp. Great. Now let's go for Bandit's talents. Thanks. Oh. Spot removal. Cruel's Claw Haste. This is a very good card also. Let's go with Thought-Stalker Warlock. What are you going to discard? Yeah, he's going to remove my creature. Yeah, with Liliana. This is bad. This is pretty bad. Okay, I have a Sheoldred. Oh, I can't cast Sheoldred. Oh my god. Okay, let's go for level 2 and cast another Ruthless Negotiation. This is pretty bad. I should have a land so I could cast Sheoldred. Okay, let's discard Cut Down. Now he can kill my Sheoldred, even with this land, but at least he is going to lose his Liliana. Unless he has a spot removal. I believe that he has a spot removal. Oh, damn. This is bad. Okay, let's go for level 3. Now we draw 2 cards. Great, now we have Bandit's talents. And let's keep the pressure. Let's increase the pressure now. Yeah, great. Yeah, 2 lands, I believe I can keep it. Yeah, we will keep 7. Yeah, he took a mulligan. Yeah, he took a mulligan. Now we play Bandit's talent. Maybe he discards a removal, spot removal or something like that. No, it was a creature, but okay. Now we cast Hopeless Nightmare. Great. 2 damage and discard a card. A land, okay. Let's go for Deep Cavern Bat. Maybe he's going to counter it. Or are you going to kill it? No. Just tap it. Okay, let's get Sheltered by Ghosts. This card is pretty good. Fine, stock up. He's going to get 2 more cards in his hand. Great. Now let's go with Sheoldred. Maybe he has a spot removal to kill my Sheoldred. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's try the Sheoldred. Yeah, what are you going to do? I hope that you don't have another Sheltered by Ghosts. Mockingbird. Oh, he's going to copy my Sheoldred? No. Mockingbird, let me see one thing. Mockingbird, you may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Wow. I don't get it. I really didn't get it. Why didn't you copy my Sheoldred? Let's go with Thought-Stalker Warlock, and let's pay the cost for the level 2 here. No, we will not attack because he's going to kill my Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, 2 life. He's losing 2 life. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, well, another game, another person giving up the game, but okay, thanks. Thanks for playing, man. Yeah, 3 lands, and we have a Sheoldred in the first hand. Okay, let's skip 7. I believe I will play the draw spits in the 3rd turn. No, I will play in the second turn, so I can use Hopeless Nightmare in the first and Ruthless Negotiation in the second turn. And we will have enough lands to play Hero's Downfall in the third turn. Yeah, I think that's the best approach. Let's begin with the swamp here and cast a Hopeless Nightmare. 2 damage and each opponent discards a card. Let me see our land. In the beginning of the game, the Hopeless Nightmare is always a land that is discarded. Yeah. Let's do some Ruthless Negotiation. Maybe are you going to exile another land? No, first lighting. Good. Yeah, that's bad. This is pretty bad. I was expecting to cast Liliana of the Veil to kill just one creature. No, they have 2 creatures. Let's Hero's Downfall, the Hurtfile Hero. Now let's hope to... Okay, another. This is bad. This is bad. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, let's cast Liliana and kill some creature. I don't think he is going to sacrifice many fold mouths. Okay, what creature are you going to sacrifice? Night Spectre. Oh, come on, don't tell me that you gave up the game too, man. That you scoop. No, he didn't. They did, yeah. He kept the many fold moves. Okay. If you have another Monster's Rage, it will be a big problem. Yeah, of course you have another Monster's Rage. Yeah, I couldn't do anything this game. Good game, man. Let's go to another match. 4 lands. And we have Aclazotz. Yeah, I think this hand worth the keep 7. Yeah, let's keep 7. Let's begin with a swamp and Ruthless Negotiation. Probably it will be a land, I believe. No, so maybe they don't have enough lands in hand. Okay. Let's go for Thought-Stalker Warlock. Let's see what we're going to discard. Maybe this is a Azorius artifact. Yeah, I have Karn Silex. Okay, let's go with Hopeless Nightmare. Cause 2 damage, our opponents will discard a card, and attack. Great, okay. Resolve. When this enchantment enters, exile all graveyards. Okay, no problem. Let's pay the cost to sacrifice this enchantment here, and let's scry 2. Another Hopeless Nightmare. This is good. Okay, let's force him to discard a card and attack. 2 more damage. Let's hope that the card Silix is sacrificed. Exiled in this case. No, he didn't. But in the next turn, probably he will. Okay, let's attack. Okay, now he's going to sacrifice the card in Silix. Oh my god. This is pretty bad, man. I hate it. He had exactly the counter that he needed when I casted the Aclazotz. It's even worse. Okay, Tinybones. Let's attack. I believe that Tinybones is not useful here because he doesn't have any cards in the graveyard. So I will not cast Tinybones because if he exiles the current Silix, he's going to destroy my Tinybones too. Oh man, a lot of lands. I don't need any more lands. Please stop, MTG Arena. I don't want lands anymore. Okay, now we are going to use the card Silix, right? Okay, let's attack. And now he must use it, right? Oh no. Okay. Now we play the Sheoldred. Even better, we can cast Bandit's talent, go to level 2 and kill him with the Bandit's talent. Okay. Oh no, he can't avoid this damage. He just lose the game. One more game, one more victory.